So Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.5 trailer is finally out. It was very early in the morning for me, so I couldn't really watch it on time. But now that we have the trailer on YouTube, so get to it.
To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony.
Oh.
Where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger.
Oh, where is
Filled
this
with
place?
hope for what we might create together.
Is it like... Would it be on the 13th?
This is proof that I believe in others. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair.
Hi, Zero. Ooh, she be shiny.
Though I've lost my connection to
Oh,
Hydaelyn,
baby Rin.
I can still manipulate light to a degree.
Oh, what's this?
If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to
Hello,
try.
guys. Oh, is that a pixie with a gun?
We shall cut a path through them.
Okay.
Is everyone ready?
Oh, I know this. This is a trial that was for the FanFest that will be added to the game.
If I had the strength,
Looks like crystalline
perhaps I
conflict.
could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare.
It's raining light. Oh, this must be the Allied quests. Hi, Hildy. Hi, Brandy.
Ever has mankind hoped and prayed,
This is the... Oh,
and those hopes and prayers
Oh.
have given us fall.
I will finally see my deity. I will finally see Thalia. Oh, hello, Oshan. Oh, this is Lemlan, isn't it?
May this light illuminate your way.
And we are going back to the void. Oh, this is the heaven of water. That's Thaliak, right? That must be Thaliak. Oh goodness.
Hear my voice and return to me. Ashdaya!
Will we be able to save Ashdaya, I wonder?
You go there, grandfather. To the Golden City in Tural.
Oh, that must be our connection to 7.0. Mentioned Thrall.
Way open to the promised land.
Wait,
The death we have
How-
been too
how?
long denied.
why are the Finns alive?
Thus will
Okay,
I,
this is Aramus.
bring salvation to all.
Your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities.
I read that as
Our
Gigi.
light can pierce blackest darkness.
Ah, okay, this was very nice. I need to watch this quite a few times more. And I'll get back to you with an analysis.
One eternity later.
To become a world where light and darkness are
For
in harmony,
Zero's talking.
where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what
You know what I feel about this? I think this is on the 13th, for sure. And this might actually be the Kingdom of Baron, or whatever is left of it. It feels a little bit weird, considering how dark the rest of the world is. This was conserved in some manner, perhaps? Maybe it was Golbez's doing? I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, I think this might be Baron.
we might create together. This is proof that I believe in others. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair.
This here is like interesting because Hero is a light.
Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree.
So that's how Zero gets that light power, I would assume, through Rin. This here, though, this doesn't look like the dungeon, because usually when they put the dungeons in trailers, they usually do it with the support or, trust system. And these are not those people. So I have a feeling that this might be connected to the variant dungeon that's coming. What was it called? Alo, I think. This looks like it. We have a what mage? A dragoon, and is that a dancer? I think that's a dancer. Yeah, definitely a dancer. So this is also a part of it.
Then I have to
And we have
try.
Bekla, Lina, and Rin here talking, where I assume is the Crystal Tower, because, this kind of environment happens there, as we know. Yeah, this is still that party, so I believe this pixie with a gun is part of the variant dungeon. I want my fairy as a scholar to have a gun. Can we please do that? Thank you.
We shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready?
This I mentioned during my reaction, that this is the trial from the FanFest. And they're going to add it to the game as well. But we will have a trial in 6.5 with Zoromus. So I have a feeling that this might be like in 6.55 or maybe somewhere in between.
If I had the strength,
This is crystalline conflict.
make such a dream.
There's a tuna tender there. I have no idea.
Could awaken us from this endless nightmare.
This they updated on the special site as well. They are going to add the final dungeons of the MSQ to the duty support system. The drowned city of Scala, the Burn, and the Gimlet Dark will be added. And so, apart from the trials, now people can actually play the entirety of the MSQ alone. Like, it's just the trials that they need to do with other people. So we have Aramwald here, of course, we have Afino, and we have a Mikote lady, which looks really familiar. I swear I saw that armor somewhere before. I need to check 1 second. I found her! I found her! Yes! The Mikote lady in the drowned city of Scala duty support group. It's Jimoldva. She was actually part of the Colosseum in Ulda once upon a time. She gained many victories. And then she made friends with Vumatia, who's also standing to my other side. She also made friends with Arenwald. So that makes total sense that she is in the dungeon as a member of the duty support. So this is from the Allied questline for the tribes. I'm not entirely sure who are the Arcasodra one here, but we can see the Omicron, we can see the Loporids, we can see Rala there for some reason. That scares me a little bit, but it's okay. And it looks like as if they are hosting some kind of TV or radio show. I'm not entirely sure. That looks fun. Island Sanctuary. Hello, Hildebrand. So just before that, just before going there to the Alliance raid, we know that Hildebrand questline will continue in 6.55. We won't be seeing this for some time. But then again, with this questline, we will also get the last step for our relic weapons, which I sincerely hope will not be 1,500 tombstones again. Yeah, there, I said it. This is the Alliance raid, and this must be Limlaen because of all the water around. I am quite sure this is her. This is the Heaven of Wind. So this is interesting. We have Memphina, we have Heloni, we have Nimea here, but we also have Limlaen on the right. And between Memphina and Heloni, you can barely see Thaliak. overly dressed for some reason.
and prayers have given us fall.
Here's the ocean fight. We barely see his hair and stuff. So this shot actually got me really curious. There are 2 sea serpents with Limlan. I wonder if those are Pericos and Thalaos. I'm actually going to read this from the wiki. Though there is no proof to support the claim, rumor has it that these sun-bleached remains of a long-dead denizen of the deep sea are those of Thalaos, one of the legendary twin sea serpents believed to have been unleashed by the navigator Limlan at the dawn of eras to fill the empty seas, the other being Pericos. This is actually on the wiki page of Thalaos, the landmark in Oakwood, where there is like a huge remains of some kind of serpent. So I think these 2 might be them. Also fleshy. Here Rin is helping Zero, and we are going with Ritra to the Void, and here we have the Heaven of Water. There was the screenshot from this place on the official website, and that thing on the right, on top of one of the structures, it looks suspiciously like a tomberry. I am concerned. Here is the Thaliac fight. Apparently, we have to have some kind of mathematical mind for this fight. We need to be watching out for shapes and triangles and whatever. We're not like we're going to do any equations, but you know what I mean. And here is Zero and Golbez fighting eventually. I wonder if we will be able to say Ashdaya at all. Like, I know it's so mean to say, but it would be nice to lose someone at this point. Not Zero, please, not Zero. We don't want to lose Zero. Please let her stay with us. We love Zero. Please don't let her die. But, you know, just a character death that we haven't had in a long time. I know in Endwalker we lost some people, but still, would be nice. After trying so hard to actually save her, that we'll lose her.
Oh, did you go there, grandfather?
So this is the letter that we saw on her desk between the books in one of the cutscenes in the latest patch. I believe this will be the connection to 7.0 because she actually mentions Trural, which is the new world.
The golden.
This is also a very interesting shot. Here in this scene we see the original Golbez on the left, and to the front we actually see Durante. Seeing the lack of other major characters, this looks like a solo instance, like a flashback to the fall of Baron, or maybe Baron invading some other place.
City in Tural.
Yeah, this must be the part of the dungeon because we have the trusts here. You can see Ishtola. You can see, I think that's Zero.
Thus will the way open to the
Yep.
promised land.
And we have
And the death we have been too
Ritra as
long
well.
denied.
But I seriously wonder how in the Seven Hells do we have the Fiends? They should all be dead. Time travel? I don't think so. I sincerely hope not. You know, we turned them into crystals. Maybe they get set free somehow? This is Zeromos. That's a lot of attacks. That is Warrior Flight. You literally stood in AoE. I saw that. Let's watch that again. Wait a moment. Meteor, what are you doing? You're standing in the AoE. Get out!
Your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities.
GG.
And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
So, there is something I wonder. Now, we have not seen the the twins Orulus in the trailer. We heard Estinian's voice, we saw Arshan, we saw Ishtola, so this might not exactly be a representation of everyone that will appear in the patches, but more like people that Zero feels a connection to. So that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.